What's going on, everyone, and welcome back in. And we're starting right here because I just got Thomasina Langton, the promoter extraordinaire. Oh, she's so good. So yes, we are definitely going to take her, and she is going to be replacing the souvenir seller because she nullifies that minus 25%, and it gives us an additional 10 attractiveness and a bonus of plus 15% increased visits, which will stack with all of these. So yeah, she is
Same
so
old holiday
nice.
gang as last time.
So now we are up to 60% probability of guests. Lovely. Now, I have been up here kind of playing around with the palace a little bit, kind of redesigned our little gardens in the middle, now that I had those topiary gardens, and I love what I've come up with right here.
Untold perils await us.
Yeah, I'll be with you in a minute. Yeah, I kind of redesigned these little gardens right here. Instead of all just like the green space, I made them a little more grand, I guess you could say. So I like it right there. And I was kind of playing around with this right here, like, you know, what could I do to make this look a little more interesting? But honestly, I couldn't come up with anything that wasn't going to look ridiculous. So I still don't quite know how I'm going to deal with this space right here. I have like ideas in my head, but I just can't quite make up my mind basically what I want to do with it. So it's gonna be one of those things where I'm just gonna kind of sit on it for a little while. Maybe think about it. I do like my trees. I don't want to get rid of the trees. I like the green in front of the palace right there. But yeah, I don't know. So anyways, our exhibition is underway. We got about 5 more minutes and we see what we get from that. Looks like we got a bit of an illness right here. Pop over a couple of these guys. I was asked on Discord earlier if, because we were talking about the happiness and everything, and I was talking about how I don't really care about my as long as my island average is at least 20. I don't see the point in getting it higher. Now, once you get up to 40 happiness, you have a euphoric island. But all that does is increase the chances of festivals. Now, festivals are good. There's nothing wrong with festivals. They're great. But all of the work that it takes to get them to plus...
The festival has ended.
...to a island average of 40... it's a lot of... Now, yeah, it is something interesting to work towards and to try to do, but it's a lot of work. You can't have any propaganda. You can't have, you can't have, like, any unhappiness. It's just, you have to really, really stretch to get that.
I feel an integral part here.
And I want to know what the benefit of it is. I mean, honestly, what do you think the benefit of it is? Because I don't really see one. What few benefits I can get from it, I can get from other stuff. I just don't really see the big benefit of getting my citizens to that high of a level. I don't know. It's just it was an interesting conversation we were having, and I could understand why some people would want to have that high happiness. It is a goal to work towards, to have plus 40 happiness. But what's the benefit besides a few more festivals? There isn't one to me. So I don't know. It was an interesting topic of discussion we had over on the Discord. So with all of that upgrade right there, yeah, bicycles are down now. Coffee is still okay. Chocolate was fine. Cigars are actually down. We're buying cigars though, so I'm not super worried about it. Bicycles, however, is a thing. Bicycles are already at plus 50. That's not what I want to hit. So let's pump up the bicycles. We got one there. How many do we have? We do have 2. One here and one up there.
I must persevere. Welcome to the
manufactory. Alright, anyways. Let's see. Considering here. What do we have here? We have one of those. What if I slotted in a Baconin, actually. Probably slot me in a Baconin right there. What's that gonna do for us? Not quite enough. What if I slot in that? Now that is going to get it to be enough right there. However, I bet it's going to mess up everything else. Because what is it covering? It's covering... glasses, 2 light bulb factories, filaments. Okay, let's take a look and see what's happening here. Brass is still okay. Filaments are still okay. Actually, I think we're fine. Sand? Sand is still okay. Yeah, I think we were okay slotting that right there in. I don't think we're going to have a problem with anything. Steel bars are still kind of iffy. Caoutchouc is still fine too. Alright, good. It did not cause us any problems with that. And I will keep an eye on the cigars. We're buying some from Kahina down here. Oh no, are we not? I thought I was buying cigars from Kahina. Maybe I'm lying about that. I think I'm lying about that. I am. No, I'm not. I'm only buying 50, but that should be enough, actually. Yeah, that should be. That'll be fine. Okay, so that's all good to go. Let's see a little quest. Let's do a little quest.
May I present a
Photography quest for a concrete factory. Well, there's my concrete. What are you gonna give me? What you gonna give me?
So very coefficient.
Hey, an enchanted. Okay, that's fine. I'll take it.
Finally, it's over.
Ah, good.
What do we get?
What do we get? Let's unveil those
Tally-ho.
rewards. Another T-Rex, some more Protoceratops eggs, and a wolf pup mummy.
The city has grown
Pretty good though. I do want to check in our museum real quick which parts we... Okay, so we have the Apatosaurus. I'm going to have to go roll for the Ammonite and locate unless I get it from over here. Let's just run
What's
that
our
again.
strategy?
Felts we're good on. We're going to need a little more beer. We have plenty of goulash. We have plenty of that. So beer is going to be a slight issue. But that's okay, because we can probably just go buy some.
Please sit.
Oh no,
Have an
he
almond
wants
or a fig.
beer. It's not the island you would be selling it on. Down
Good.
here.
Then you know where the door is.
So you know what the door is. Grumpy butt over there. Yeah, I was just kind of looking around. Okay, no one's selling any of that stuff
Paradise is all around.
specifically. We'll just keep an
But you
eye
really
out,
have to
because
look.
I'm sure they will at some point. Alright. It is time to dig right in to all of this mess right here. I think I want to go over here, get started. I think we do. And so I'm going to kind of start actually by doing a tad bit of decorating. Yeah, we're going to start with a little bit of decorating right here. Okay, so we're going to go to that. I'm going to go, you to go there. Guys to go here maybe? What is that? That's the common reed, and that was the medicinal one. Don't worry, I know what I'm doing with this. Just give me a second. Alright, water lily and marshmallow. So, wait, where'd it go?
The festival has ended.
It's because I gotta do it this way.
The city
Water
has grown
lily?
uglier.
Oh, hush, it's fine. And marshmallow. Okay, so we're gonna start with that. Then we're going to go and kind of clean this up a little bit here. I believe we have, I think we've got some random ones that don't go with a set, I think. Yeah, we've got an oriental tassel fern. Some of these I won't ever actually use because I don't really care to use them as part of the sets, so we're gonna seriously, too many of these things just use the boring old I guess we'll go with a tree. I'm gonna go with a tree. I want to change this around a little bit. There. Ugh, God, I hate these things. By these things, I mean like the spam of these particular style right here. I'm trying to make it look interesting, but it's hard to when it's all these and in such a tight little space right here. It's kind of rough to do. I might just move the whole stupid thing. Just move it. I don't know where to move it. What is this one? This one was my Sargasso Sea exhibit. Okay. These things just fit so well like in a big park, not like I don't know, just crammed in like this, but we may just have to go with it. To steal you for a moment. Let's see, do I have a corner somewhere? I do. I do have a corner. There we go. And we're just going to mimic. Like so. Like so. Oop, come on. Okay. Turn that way. There we go. Jeez. Yeah, it just doesn't feel right being like just so right up on top of everything like that right there. Not a fan of it. All right, you know what? Hold on. I'm gonna pause for a second because I need to fool with this, and I don't want to make y'all sit through while I sit there and mess with it. So give me just a second, and I'll be back in just a moment after I figure out how I'm gonna lay this out. Okay. There. This is the design for it I wanted right here. Spaced out a little bit more, has a little room for some decorations around it and stuff. I think I'm happier with this little design right here. So let's go ahead and fancy it on up, shall we? Get a fountain up in the front. A couple of these guys. Yeah. Stuff like this sitting around. Put a couple more out front and everything. It is a you know, a botanical garden, so I feel like it needs plenty of little trees and stuff. Some flags. I think those will work. Then we'll go under our artisans here, and I'm just gonna place a few benches around in the rest of it. There we go. Cool. Nice little botanical area right there. Not one of my nicest creations, obviously, but space is slightly more limited, so I have to consider that as a factor. I also moved our bank to right here, and I moved those houses right up here. The bank fit perfect in this little spot right here, so I thought it would be kind of nice right there. Kind of gives it a little bit grandiose view and all from the harbor and everything. Having the bank right in front. How are you doing?
Waiting when I've spent good money.
Just waiting on the beer, which I'm really running out of, actually. Soaking up all that tasty beer and everything. It's fine. Okay, so from here, I think we want to... I'm going to backtrack on you guys. I told you I wasn't going to do this right now, but I'm lying. I'm lying to you guys, and I'm backtracking on it. And what I'm going to do is I am going to start doing some redesign. Yeah, it's time for some redesign in the city right here. We're going to get started with this. Right now, we're going to pull out that lovely destruction tool. We're about to go to town. So let's see. We're going to get rid of that road. Get rid of you. Be moving all this stuff around, don't worry. Everything's just getting moved around and reorganized to look a little less like it does right now, basically. A little less on my nerves with the way it looks. Let's see. Let's get rid of the bank. I don't even care. We have 40 million in the bank. We've got plenty of money. Money is not a problem at all. This, get rid of this road. First I'm going to destroy the roads, and then we'll start laying out where everything is going to be moved to. Okay, so...
A milestone in the world of finance.
Good. So what I'm looking at is where are these roads going to kind of lead. Go to there. Is this over here? I'm motioning at the screen. This over here is going to stay. I don't mind it. It may get a little bit of a redesign later, but I'm cool with how it looks mostly. This area right here is definitely getting a redesign. Some of these roads will stay. Like, I'm actually okay with that road in that area. This part of town, not so much. Okay, so it's going to have that much space available in between. Means I could do a boulevard. People have been begging me for boulevards lately. I am inclined to oblige the whims of the people. And the people want to see more boulevards. So, we'll try and do some more boulevards here. Put a little statue right in the middle of this one. That there. Now, how am I going to do with this little... I need, like, to gain a tile somewhere, somehow. I can't gain it right here because all of this lines up rather perfect. Although, that being said, could shuffle it slightly around. Let's get the school out of the way. Get some of this up here. School there. A couple of artisans right there.
See how the people seize the
jeez.
economy for themselves.
Buying out these shares, and I keep forgetting to go back and buy them all back from him, so he'll leave me alone. Okay. Just 1 second, guys. I gotta pause the video. We'll be back in just a second here. Alright, sorry about that. Got a phone call I had to take real quick. Anyways. Moved that to there. And that didn't really give me any space, of course, but I'm gonna start moving these houses right here up out of my way. Actually, I'll tell you what I can do. Yeah, I tell you what we can do. I have a plan here. Let's do this. Where is that public? Do I want to squeeze him right in the middle? I think I do. Put that university kind of like right there. And do that number. I don't know. No. I'm sure some of you were like, nah, and I'm inclined to agree with the nah. Wasn't looking right. I need to get a university in, but we'll just we'll pop him right there for the moment. Okay. This is a funny shaped area right here, and it doesn't allow me to get all of the buildings in I want. So I will declare this area to demolish.
You lost an influence bonus.
Let's cover all this up.
You gained an influence bonus.
Move a couple of houses around here. Go ahead and line that up. Go. Okay, we're gonna do that number there. Surround that there. We're gonna get rid of this little thing that we built here. This is the mass restructure of Bright Sands. It was a long time coming. We were trying to stick with the original layout provided to us by Uncle Edvard, but then and then we quickly realized that Uncle Edvard was a horrible city planner and did not know what he was doing, and the city needed to be redesigned badly. That's my justification for what I'm doing. If you weren't aware, got a little lion statue right in the middle, right there. That'll look good. Now I do have this big open space right in the middle, right here. We also have this big space right here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to clear out some space on one side of this for a little park. Is my plan. We're going to get rid of an engineer house. Get me deleting things, guys. Aren't y'all proud of me? I never delete stuff. I'm always just moving everything. But no, here I am deleting things like a madman. I want y'all to know how difficult that is for me to do, by the way. Just to delete a building that I could just move on my own. Do... Yeah, I have an idea right there. This way, so we just need to move a few more buildings to get you guys over here. I don't really want to delete my investors just because that's where a lot of my influence and money is coming from. And these guys will get used pretty quickly here soon. Okay, you'll actually, yeah, you're fine to go there. Let's get rid of this. Let's move you and you. Yeah.
High caliber.
Put right to there. Move you to here.
How thrilling! A renowned personage has arrived.
Another renowned personage. Mr. Soul. No, we don't want you. Don't want you. Don't need your services, buddy. Alright. Alright, I think, yeah, we just need to move one more guy out of our way. He can go there. Then we can rearrange this. Did I complete this?
All
I did,
going
yeah, I did.
smoothly.
Okay, it's almost done too. Lovely. Alright, we'll pull that to there, there, and there. Perfect. We are going to move you also out of the
The
way.
doors are shut. Where are the proceeds?
Put him there for storage. And let's see what we get. Please, something
course, we're
besides a
all in it
T-Rex.
for the
For
reward.
God's sake. Another Apatosaurus. A Barbarossa's bones, though. That is good. I do like getting the Barbarossa's bones. And
Where
we're just
are
going
the
to
best
do that again.
margins?
We do need some more plantains. We have plenty of rum and we have plenty of that. So yeah, we're going to need some more plantains and felt. Okay, I'm just going to kind of do that right there again. And I want to make this a nice plaza. We need a, you know, I feel like I can't have a World's Fair without a plaza in front of it. I don't know, it just doesn't feel right. Make sure our power is still good. Yep, power is still good. So let's design ourselves a plaza right here real quick. Definitely got to have this. This is a must. This will be our centerpiece, I think.
Areas of research.
That'll be our centerpiece.
An explosion in one of your factories.
Shock and horror.
Shut up the
Alright.
hydrogen! The hydrogen!
Idiots. Never use hydrogen. It's explosive. Duh. Okay. We need some material down here. Let's come up here and
Maneuvering.
take a quick break. I need to get some timber and some steel up there since that thing is now on an explosion. Just having fun exploding everywhere.
Hovering.
Okay.
Dirigibbling.
All right, so we'll have that up there and ready. And you know, I just looked at our time. We're at about 30 minutes. I'm not going to lay this out at the moment. Just I don't want to waste 20-30 minutes trying to design that, because it will take me a little while to lay this out. So I don't want to waste y'all's time watching me try to lay this thing right here out. I will do that in the off screen, and I'll come back and show you what I do. That is not happening. That's just not happening. That'll happen though. That's okay. And that. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I will design a plaza for our World's Fair later on. Okay, so there's one side of it kind of redesigned and laid out again. That can actually stay there. But let's put a wall around it. We'll put a low wall. Yeah. Just put a low wall around it. Then I'm gonna fill in with trees right here. Okay, cool. Now, this little space right here. It's big enough to do that. But we could go there, and then we have enough space for a small something back there. What is that big enough for? Not those. Not that. It's not big enough for that. Could be if I did that. And yes, I am going to put a factory back there. I know. I know, shock and horror. I don't know why I'm saying that so much today. I don't know. Oh, hey, yeah, there we go. Goldsmith. Will a clockmaker fit? Sort of. Clockmaker sort of, sort of fits. He would also sort of fit. Those are, I know those are too big. That's another sort of fits. So yeah, we'll kind of leave this open for possible future expansion ideas for like maybe some factories we could squeeze in there. So for right now, it will get the tree treatment. And this is going to get a couple of homes right there as well. Okay, cool. Start getting those upgraded. I do want that road to go back right there. So this is kind of the design I want to get in with right here. Big blocks, big square blocks,
right to trust you.
with the interior being kind of a mishmash of different things. I want to get away from this, like these just long, snaky, these long rows like this. I want to try to get away from that and make my blocks again. I think they look better. I think they feel better overall in the big scheme of how the city looks and works out in the end. So I kind of want to do that again. Yeah, definitely. Okay, let's see. Enough thinking about that, because like right up here, this would actually stay like that. I need to kind of fix some of the road system on it right here and make it fit better. And like change up whatever I did. I don't know what I did right here. What is this? Like what is this? What did I do? I don't even know. This all I'm okay with. This side over here is gonna get torn down next and get a bit of a give a little bit different treatment to it. So we might redesign some of this over in here. It's not bad. This is me and Anno. Like, if it was not for me recording, I would sit here for like 12 hours just staring at something. Like, how could I redesign that to make it look, you know, better? Like, how can I do it? Especially once I start getting to the edges, because I like to kind of fade things out. There's a really good post on Reddit today that had some city someone built on a it was just a standard old regular big island, and it looked really cool and stuff. I liked it and all. It was a really neat design, but it looked less like a city and more like I don't even know what the word I'm looking for is. It was like it had a lot of open space, and then it might have like a big square of houses with parks in the middle, and then like huge boulevards and avenues, and then another big square block of houses and lots of parks. It was really spread out and stuff. It looked really cool, but it didn't say city to me. Whereas this is like city. It's a city. Do I just want to do some trees down the middle, maybe? Is that what we want?
a mercy to have your company.
And this is kind of a nicer, slightly nicer area of town, so I think some trees, a little greenery in there would be good. Yeah. And I'm going to try to do more of these. Several of y'all been asking for more boulevards and some more wide areas, so that is a goal of mine, is to start adding more of that kind of stuff into the city. I've been kind of slacking on the greenery. So what are we going to do over here? For here, I think we're going to do something very similar, but I don't want it to mirror. I don't want it to mirror at all. So let's take out all of that. Use this as a staging point to get rid of some homes. This is going to change up anyway, so I'll go ahead and get rid of that. Put you up there. Put you here. No, the artisan I'll leave off. Bring that engineer down instead. See, how do I want to fit this in? Some of these houses. What's in the way there? Ah, you're in the way. Okay. Then like right here, you could do something someone mentioned maybe doing was having space around the houses away from the roads. So you can like put in like a few little decorations around them and stuff like that. Put in one of those right there, maybe one of those. Something like that. Oh, you know, but of course I have to have it connected up to a road right there. You big goof. It's got to be connected at least to a road somewhere.
To progress. No one here listens.
Okay, you know what? We'll just do it this way. That'll work. Okay. Let's get you out of the way for a moment. Bring you to here. Yeah, this is gonna go because I don't like single long row of homes like that. I think it looks the worst. I have a feeling I'm getting myself into all sorts of hell right now with this redesign idea because it's gonna bleed over into all of that. But that is the price of progress. These ones right here are just totally in the way. I did it, guys. I actually just flat out deleted something. It can happen. I can just flat out delete things, as you have seen. Now I could go from here to there. Put a little double road right there.
A momentous occasion.
We could do this. Go under our our artisans. Now I want a fence. I want the green fence. There we go. That'll do it. Fancy trees. And statue. That'll work. There's a nice little members club right there. And he is off doing his thing again. Okay, so from here, take out that. Come over with a couple more homes right there. Yeah. A couple more houses on that side. I want another double road. Probably like right back in here, actually. I think would be a good spot for it. It's gonna totally screw all this right here up, but I think that's where it's going to look the
An
best.
exclusive deal.
Let's bring this road to here.
I'd achieve more.
Yeah, because this right here has got to get changed up anyways. I am going to leave the houses there, but I do want to change up the layout of all of this.
No such thing as fair trade.
Okay, so we'll go here and there. Pull this one out. Okay. It's getting there somehow. Not sure where it's going, but it's going somewhere. Okay, go to that. Probably gonna redesign this too. Oh my gosh, now I've got myself into the redesign hell that I always get myself into.
Preferably.
These things are just waiting to get some more people in them, and they'll be ready to upgrade. Don't want the super fancy investors right there next to all that garbage.
I dream.
A couple of those into to engineers and stuff, just to give a little something different right there. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, and then we're gonna have to come over here and figure out what to do with this mess right here. And I do want to open up some space to bring some of our museums and zoos and stuff down here as well. I want to get some of that in over here. So we do got quite a bit to do right here. I'm going to kind of play around with it, and we'll see what we can do with it in the next episode. And I'm not going to do a full redesign of the city. I just want to kind of clean up a couple of these spots. And then we'll get back to expanding and continuing on with the normal game itself. It has been bugging me for a long time right here, and I kind of want to deal with at least a small portion of it. So next episode, we'll do a little bit more right here, and then we will get back to building, expanding, and doing all those good things. So guys and gals, thanks so much for joining me. Hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, be sure to leave a like and a comment down below. Big shout out and thank you to my channel members. You guys support me every month with your super generous donations. Cannot thank you enough. If you love what I do and you are interested in supporting me in that way, be sure to check out the link in the description. And with that, thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Take care.